back to my channel. Today I am actually reviewing and giving you a tutorial on how to use the Moby wrap. So it's this huge wrap right here. Yeah, so this is the tag for it. And basically I'm going to just start with the things that I love about it and then some things that I don't like about it. But to start, overall, I absolutely am in love with this wrap. Like, I use it day and night, and I honestly don't know what I would do if I didn't have it. It is amazing. So some of the reasons why I love it is, first of all, it is super, super comfortable. So it's a very stretchy fabric, so I love that because when you wrap it around yourself, you can wrap it tight, but then it can still stretch, so you can still stuff your baby in, and one, your baby feels so snug to you, and like he's not gonna fall out. He also feels like, I like having him close to me, but it also feels like everything's tight and not loose and uncomfortable and saggy. I like when everything's tight and fitted, and that's exactly what it feels like. Or you can do it loose if you want, but I just love that you can do it super tight and then still be able to fit your baby in because it can stretch. Another thing that I absolutely love about this wrap is that it doesn't have like a minimum weight requirement. Like a lot of wraps and baby carriers say minimum like 12 pounds or whatever. I love this because I used it like on day one when I had my baby. He was 9 pounds and it was perfect because he was so tiny and I could always have him close to me, especially that, you know, those early days when all they want is skin to skin and they always want to be close. It was perfect. Another thing that I love about this wrap is when I was breastfeeding in the beginning, it is great because when you wear it, you can set it, adjust it to the height that you like, and I will show you in the tutorial. You can set it to the height that you'd like and line up the baby right with your boob so that he can actually nurse while in the wrap. So you're walking around the house, hands-free, and the baby's nursing, and it worked out so well. I will show you when I do the tutorial, but there's a way to put his head inside the wrap so it keeps his head firm and pretty much on the boob, and it's, honestly, I love it, and breastfeeding hasn't worked out for me, but if you are breastfeeding, this is an amazing thing, and because the head can go inside the wrap, it covers your boob and it covers him and everything, so no one even knows you're nursing. You can be walking in the mall, just pop your baby out and no one knows. Another thing that I do love about this wrap is the different colors that they have. You can get so many different colors. I chose the black because it kind of goes with everything, and then my husband can use it without feeling like he's wearing like a pink wrap or something. What else? There's so many good things about this wrap. I like that it actually takes only a short time to put on. I mean, in the beginning, it took me a while when I was still trying to figure out how to use it, but now that I know how, I whip it on in a few seconds, and it's super nice. And then when I don't want to carry my baby anymore, I can just pop him on, but I'll still wear the wrap. That way, when he decides to come back on to me, then I will just put him back in. I can go on and on. This wrap is honestly amazing, and it's pretty decent, like, for the price. I mean, there's some wraps out there that are super expensive. This is actually pretty affordable, and I absolutely love it. Some things that I don't like about it now are, the first thing is the length. So I don't know if you can see it, but it honestly goes on for days. It's got to be more than 10 feet. Like, it starts at this end, and it just keeps going and going and going all the way until that. So it is super long. I wish that Moby wraps were, you know, you can buy like a small, a medium, or a large. This is like a one size fits all, so it's catering to larger people and to smaller people. I have a pretty small frame, so for me, this wrap is so awkward, like, in the length of it. So I don't like it because when I'm trying to put it on, like putting it on the mall, honestly, it's dragging on the floor until it's wrapped around you. I don't know how to do it without it touching the floor in the beginning, and I don't like it because it can get dusty and you have to constantly wash it. So it is super long. I wish there was an option to buy a shorter one for shorter people, like a small, medium, or a large type of thing, or a small or a long or whatever. They don't have that, unfortunately, so that just kind of really sucks for me. But I'm getting, you know, you can get over it. You can even take it to a seamstress, and I'm sure she can shorten it for you. It's just an inconvenience, but overall, it doesn't take away from how amazing the wrap actually is. One other thing that I can't say I don't like about it because I haven't tried it, but this wrap is pretty thick fabric. It is very stretchy, but it is pretty thick. So I have heard, I haven't been able to use it in the summer, obviously because my baby has been born smack in the middle of the winter, you know, during a blizzard. So for me, I feel comfortable wearing it because it keeps me warm. But I have heard people saying that in the summertime, they don't like wearing it because it's a lot of fabric and it's thick, and they find it like it's not really breathable, and it is like it makes them sweaty in the summer. So I'm not really sure how that is. I just thought I'd mention it in the video, you know, so something to think about. But personally, I feel like any wrap that you wear in the summer is going to make you sweat because it's wrapped around you, whether it's the Ergo carriers, the Tula carriers, you know, Moby wraps, or any of the other million ones out there. I feel like it will make you sweat. But that's just something to consider. But that is literally all I don't like about this wrap. It's honestly such an amazing product, and I would really recommend it if you are intending to wear your baby. Another great thing about this wrap that I forgot to mention is that you can wear it for older children too. So they don't only work. It doesn't only work for newborns. You can wear it for much larger babies. So it's just perfect. It works all the way around. Okay, enough talking. I will show you guys how to wrap it and how to use it, and I will show you with my baby as well. So it is now nighttime, and I'm just getting around to filming the second part of this video. So hence the color change in the video. Okay, the first thing you want to do is take your super long wrap, and you're going to locate the tag. So over here, it's in the center, and you just pretty much want to take your wrap and you fold it right in half. Don't mind him crying, I'm sorry. Fold it right in half along the whole wrap. So it'll be like a rectangle. Then, remember in the video how I said you can make the baby sit higher or lower? You do that by wherever you place this. So you don't want the baby to be too high. Usually you want the baby's, okay sweetie, you want the baby's head to be resting right on your chest. So to do that, I like to place it right by my belly button. So all you do is you put it right on your belly button, center the tag, and you bring it around to the back. I'll turn around to show you. So you have your two straps, and you pretty much bring it around and you just crisscross them. The neater you want it, you just make it more flat. I don't really care if it's crumpled, I fix it later. So you cross it in the back and over the shoulder. So now you have your band in the front and your two straps, and you just want to bring them, put them together and bring it through the front. Now this would have loosened up a little bit, so at this point, if you want it nice, tight, and snug, you go ahead and tighten it, and then straighten out the front. So now you take the two straps, crisscross them, and then again, bring it to the back. Then you cross it again in the back and back to the front. So now that it's back to the front, you should have a crisscross in the back, and this is left. So now you can just tie it in a knot. So as you can see, I have a lot of extra, but it's fine, I don't mind, and I can always get it shortened. So now it looks kind of messy, but don't worry, it all comes together really well. At this point, you can go ahead and just flatten the straps out a little bit. This gives you more support. It doesn't, it feels more comfortable when it's stretched out. So now you go ahead, grab the baby. Oh, big guy. And you stick them in just like this for now. You take one side of the strap, pull it over. Take the other strap, pull it over his bum, and then you go and find your tag, and that comes over as well. Now you take your hands into the sides, into this, and you just straighten out their legs, kind of make it like a frog. There we go. Make it like a frog, and there you have it. Your baby is nice, tight, secure. He's not going anywhere. So this is what it looks like from the side. Now, like I said, if you want to make it neater and not look as crumpled, you can, in the beginning when you're wrapping it, just keep it flat at all times. I don't really care if it's crumpled, so I just, go do it quick. So now that he's in here, what you can do is take one of the sides, whichever one you want, and you just put it over his head, and that keeps him, it keeps your newborn tucked in. I'm sorry, he's crying. It keeps your newborn tucked in, so that they don't have to hold their head because they can't support their own head. It's also perfect if you're breastfeeding because you can just pull it over, cover it up, no one even knows what's going on. But if you have an older baby in here, you don't have to do that. They can hold their own neck, and it's great. So that is how you wrap your baby in the Moby wrap. I hope you found this video helpful, and hopefully it wasn't too crazy. I'm sorry he was crying. I did try to postpone, but he's still upset. So I don't know. I think he's not feeling too well. I think he's a little bit sick. But yeah, anyways, that's how you wrap. If you have any questions or anything about the wrap, feel free to comment below and let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video, and good burp. We will talk to you in our next one. Bye.